Today we're going to do a beginner's class with some modifications for level 2. I'm going to use a ball and we're going to leave that on the side for now, just for a little bit of a warm-up. So let's come to standing with your legs wider than the hip distance. And we're going to start with a big roll of the shoulders. So just soften your knees, take a deep breath, reach your shoulders up, back, and then down. Inhale, reach your shoulders up, back, and down, and then just a few more times. Big breath in, long exhale. Let's do 3 more, up, back, and down. 2 more. And each exhalation, we release the shoulders down, releasing the neck tension. Good, let's reach the arms all the way up this time. Take a deep breath. Hold onto your right wrist and then pull into your side stretch. So you might want to bend that right knee a little and get a little deeper. Breathe into that left rib cage, right to the top. Expand it to the side. And then back through the center, release the arms down. Take a deep breath, reach your arms up. Hold onto your left wrist and then pull. Bend that left leg and then get a little deeper. Good, breathing onto that right rib cage one more time. And releasing the arms down. One more roll of those shoulders. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're just gonna roll the shoulders back and keep that nice opening across the chest. We're gonna look down towards the chest and look up if it feels good with the neck. If it doesn't feel good, we can just go down and back to neutral. Down and back to neutral. Just making sure that those shoulders are very stable. We're not letting the shoulders round forwards. So we start to lengthen through the back of the neck and feeling that nice stretch. And one more time. Beautiful. And let's stay in the center. Now we're going to take the right ear to the right shoulder and to the other side. And side. Center and to the other side. We have 4 more, nice and slow. 3 more. Last 2. And last one. Well done. Okay, last one here for the neck. We're gonna look over the right shoulder, shoulders back, and then through the center and to the other side. Pick up the pace a little more if you can. Side and side. Just making sure that we're not creating a lot of tension here. We just go to a place where it feels comfortable. We don't overdo it. Standing nice and tall, feeling those feet grounded, and top of the head reaching towards the ceiling, lengthening through the spine. We have 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Back to the center and then take it into a big circle. Roll the chin down to your chest. Right ear to the left, to the right shoulder, sorry. Back if it feels good, and to the other side. If it doesn't feel good to bring the head back, you're just gonna do a semicircle from side down into the other side. Otherwise, full circle. Getting that nice stretch across the front of the neck. And reversing those circles. So let's start the other way around. And 1 more. And release. Beautiful. Let's go for a spinal roll. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Drawing the chin down to the chest. Soften that chest. Then slowly starting to roll down, feeling each vertebrae peeling off the spine. We're going to go all the way down to the floor. And really relax your abdominals here. Allow your body to sink a little deeper. We're just going to do a bit of a rock from side to side. Tuning in with the body. Good. Let's go to the center. Stay down. Let's hold on to the elbows. Sink a little deeper. Really let the gravity do the work. We're gonna nod the head yes and no, releasing the neck muscles. Good. Relax the arms down, bend the knees slightly, and start to roll up, pulling that navel back towards the spine, restacking that spine. Nice and gently. And beautiful. Roll. Beautiful. Let's hold on to the ball. Let's grab the ball. And I'm just gonna go on the side so it's easier for you guys to look at. So the legs are gonna go slightly wider than the hip distance and the toes are facing straight forwards. We're gonna have the ball right in front of us. We're gonna bend the elbows, and I'm having my arms nice and rounded, shoulders back. And we're just gonna start about squeezing the ball in and out. So I want you to try to feel the whole palm of the hand and the heel of the hands pressing on the ball and not just the fingers. So we're pressing and we're feeling that engagement throughout the whole arm and the chest muscles. As we press on the ball, let's do a big exhale. And as we exhale, the navel drops back, the pelvic floor muscles drawing in and up to the pelvis. And one more. Beautiful. We're going to reach the arms forwards. We're going to open up the chest and reach those arms up to the ceiling, feeling the shoulder blades sliding down at the back. I'm not lifting my shoulders up to the ears. And then slowly bringing the arms down. Lift up. Let's do a big inhale as we reach those arms up. And long exhale. Going further back each time, opening up through the shoulders. Big inhale as we reach up. Exhale down. And we're gonna add a bit of a pulse. When we bring the arms down, we're gonna squeeze the ball. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze down and lift. Good. As we do this movement, I'm maintaining my rib cage tucked in connection with my front hip bone. So I'm not hyperextending my back. I'm staying nice and strong on my abdominals. Let's do one more. Good. And then on the next one, let's bring those arms down. Just gonna go face you. I'm gonna bring the ball to the right foot. I'm gonna go down quite deeply. Let's try not to tuck the tailbone under. Think about sticking that butt out, engaging the abdominals. And I'm gonna go to the other diagonal and I'm gonna pivot the foot and reach the arms up. So I'm going down and then up. Good. Nice and slow. Nobody's rushing you. Just make sure that you have a nice form there. So I'm going down, really sticking the butt out. And I'm feeling nice and heavy on that right heel to switch on the glutes. Beautiful. Just remember that you don't have to follow my pace. If you need to go slower, you can do that. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. The last one for me. And then back to the center. Beautiful. Let's take it to the other side. Down. And diagonal. Down. And diagonal. Tune in with your body. And then see, am I getting any lower back pain? Can I feel the back of my leg and my glutes? If you're feeling lower back pain, don't go too far down. Go about halfway and make sure you have your abdominals engaged. Otherwise, you go straight down to the floor and straight up there. Good. Let's do 3 more here. 2. And 1. Good. And then back to the center. Excellent. Let's turn those legs out. You keep them nice and wide. We're gonna go down into a plie, and then we're gonna squeeze the ball, and then we come up. Squeeze the ball, and coming up, beautiful. Careful with the shoulders, we make sure that they're rolling back. We exhale as we go down, squeeze the ball, very nice. Perfect. So knees are going nice and wide, tracking over the middle toes. Beautiful. Let's go down halfway on the next one for a little pulse with the arms and the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Take a deep breath. This time we're going to reach the arms forwards and then squeeze the ball on the way in. Reach and squeeze. Beautiful. Very nice. Good. So pelvis is going straight down towards the floor, and I'm not sticking my butt out. Each time I'm coming up, I'm feeling, I'm drawing my inner thighs, my pelvic floor muscles, and I'm squeezing my glutes. Let's go down for a little pulse on the next one, and squeeze the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, we're going to reach the arms up. Possible to one hand, just a big roll of the arms, shoulders, circle. One more, up. Beautiful. And now reverse the circles. Forwards, back, forwards. Just reversing in any direction. One more. And then release. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's come to all fours onto your hands and knees. You still have your ball. You're going to bring the ball right under the right hand. The knees are going to be directly under the knees, and the hands under the shoulders. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to do a little tricep press. So I'm going to go down maybe halfway. I'm going to hug my elbows in, and then I'm going to push up. Down and push up. This is option 1. Option 2, I'm going to go all the way down to the floor and press up. Option 3, to make it even harder, I'm going to extend that right leg behind and then go for that tricep press. Good. Otherwise, I'm going to stick to option 1, really hugging those elbows in. So whatever option you go for, just make sure you have a nice form. Don't overdo it. Be present in your body. See how it feels. See what it needs today. Where's the ball? Right under my hand. You can't see me, hey? No. There we go. Now you will see me. Perfect. So that goes right under the hand. That's perfect. That's just there to challenge the balance a little bit and make us work through the stabilizing muscles. Let's really hug those elbows in. Bring them, that's it, really close to the body so they don't go to the sides. Beautiful. Let's do one more. And then push ourselves up. Beautiful. Now you're going to grab the ball with your right hand this time. Find that nice neutral spine in case you lost it. And then from here, we're just going to lift the arm up and then down. Lifting up and then down. Beautiful. So I lift the arm, but I don't let the shoulder lift up to the ear. Now I'm working through my deep core muscles to help me to stabilize. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Now if you want to make this harder, we're going to lift the left leg off the floor and do both at the same time. Up and down. Up and down. The next one, we're going to hold it And then we're going to take the arm to the side, and then back to the center, and back down. Up, side, center, and down. If you're doing the leg, you're doing the same thing. Out, in, down, and up. Side, center, down, and up. We have 4 more. Last 3. Very nice. Last 2. And last one. Bring it down. Perfect. Okay, so now let's bring the big toes together. Separate your knees. Releasing child's pose for a moment. Forehead resting down on the floor. Give your hands a bit of a roll if you need to. And roll the hands the other way. Excellent. Let's come back to that all fours. This time the ball is going to come right under the left hand. Hands directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to go for that tricep press. So we go down. We can always just go halfway down or that full range. You can go all the way down and up. Really feeling that engagement through the back of the arm, triceps, using the abdominals. Remember that option 3, if you want to make it even harder, it's with that leg up here, the opposite leg. Good. Back of the neck is nice and long. And we work with that deep breath. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, and ideally we're exhaling when we push ourselves up. Let's stay here for 8 more. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself up. Grab the ball with your left hand. Find that neutral spine, and then lifting the arm up towards the ceiling and then back down. Making sure that the scapula, your shoulder blade, is nice and stable at the back. We try to avoid any tension on the neck or the upper traps. Good. Let's do a big inhale as we reach the arm up. Exhale down. Two more like that. Last one. Bring it down. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's combine. Lifting the arm up, then we're going to take it to the side, back to the center, and then back down. And you can always do this with your leg reaching out as well. And really push yourself up. So you're rejecting the floor with the whole body. You maintain your pelvis and your shoulders very stable as the leg and the arms move. Let's do 3 more here. Last 2. Last one. And let's release. Good. Big toes together. Separate your knees. Release in child's pose. Lengthen your arms nice and long away from the body. Arms are nice and active. Good. And we're going to go into a bit of a fun transition here. So I'm going to keep the legs exactly in that same shape. I'm just going to round the spine and come forwards, lift off that position. Then you're going to lengthen your spine. You look up with your head. You stick your butt out and reach your sit bones to the back wall to come back to child's pose. Round your spine, coming forwards, lengthen, and back. We have a few more here. Use your exhalation to round your spine. And inhale to press it back. Exhale, round. And inhale back. And let's do this one more time. Exhale, round, draw your belly in. Press it back. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to go onto the elbows. Elbows right under the shoulders. The knees are hip distance apart. Then from here, we're just going to extend the right leg behind. We make sure that the two hip bones are nice and square to the mat. And we're going to start to pulse it up and down. Actively squeezing the right glute muscles. Shoulders down and away from those ears. Abs are on. Good, and I'm feeling the whole right leg nice and strong. So I'm pulling the kneecap up towards the thigh. Don't let it go floppy. Good, now let's lift that leg and let's hold it. We're going to do a little circle right in the middle, right in the center. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse that. Stay connected to your abdominals. Keep your torso very stable. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take it to a bit of a rainbow. So we're going to lift the leg. We're going to go across the body. Tap. Lift up and take it wide to the right side of your mat. Lift it up and across. Lift it up and to the other side. Beautiful. Now, as we keep doing this, see if you can try to maintain your left hip very stable. You're not collapsing on that left side of the waist. You're lengthening, you're pulling that left hip in. Really trying to spread the body weight. We have 3 more sets. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Back to the center. This is the last one. We're going to flex the foot and pulse it up and down. Grow a little taller. Push yourself away from the floor. Pull your left hip in. Your left glute should be working as well. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your knees and ankles together. Release in child's pose. Good. Let's bring the arms around ourselves and just rest. Take a deep breath in through the nose and expand the rib cage. Breathe into the back of your rib cage. Long exhale. 2 more times. Inhale deeply. Long exhale. And last one. And exhale. Very good. Let's come back to this position. Elbows under the shoulders. I'm going to take it to the other side. So let's lift the left leg. Straight that leg and pulse it up. Pulling that right hip in. Back of the neck lengthens. And upper back muscles are quite strong. They're holding onto my shoulder blades. Pull the left knee up to your thigh and feel the whole leg engaged. And we actively squeeze in the left glute muscles. So we don't let just the leg move around, we know where the movement is coming from. Because we're controlling that. Let's lift that leg and hold it and take it to a rainbow. We go across the body, we tap the floor, we lift up and to the other side. Bring awareness to your right hip at this point, in your sides of the waist, especially your right one, and make sure that it's very stable. Drawing that belly in, staying very stable through the torso. Don't let your body cheat. Good. Beautiful. Let's just do 4 more sets of these ones. Nice and controlled, working at your own pace. One more after this one. Good, finish that round and then bring that leg up to the center. Bend your knee, flex the foot, and pulse it up. Up and down, up and down. Squeeze your glute muscles. Pull your right hip in. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Left releasing child's pose. Forehead down. Good. Reach your arms out to the edges of your mat. Bring your right hand on top of your left. Stretch the right side of the body. Take a deep breath. Breathe into the right rib cage. Oh. Can you hear me now? Perfect. And let's take it to the other side. Left hand on top. To the other edge of the mat. Take a deep breath. Breathe onto your left rib cage. One more breath. Back to the center and walking the hands back. Good. Okay, so now let's sit on the floor with the legs crossed. If you need to, you can sit on top of on a towel or something. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath. Then on the exhale, we're going to go deep into that side stretch. Try to maintain your opposite sit bone down on the floor. We're going to take it to a twist, reaching those fingertips to the diagonal, opening through the lumbar spine. Let's open up again to the front and then push yourself up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, take it to the other side. See how this side feels. Reach to the diagonal. Open up again. Push yourself up. Interlace the fingers around your spine. Very good. Okay, so let's grab the ball again. We're going to do a few sets of abdominals. So that ball is going to come under your shoulder blades, where the bra is, if you're wearing a bra. And then place it down on the floor. And Let's bring those hands behind the head. The heels are gonna be pretty close to the sit bones. The tailbone is nice and heavy. We're gonna lower the chest and the head, opening through the spine, opening the chest. And on the exhale, we're gonna start to curl up and we bring the right leg up into a tabletop position. We're gonna put a little bit of pressure on the hands with the head to make sure that we're not using those neck muscles, and then slowly bring it back down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Alternate, left leg reaches up and then down. Good. If you want to make it stronger, you go faster. And down. Good. Let's keep alternating from side to side. Engaging through your transverse abdominis each time you curl up. If you have a tendency to use your neck muscles, this is a really good moment for you to bring the awareness there. Make sure that your head is relaxing on those hands and you're using your breath out to use the abdominals. It's always good to take a little moment when you curl up, make sure that everything is where it has to be. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Let's do one more with each leg. Well done. Okay, so now the next time we're going to curl up, we're going to lift the right leg, we're going to hold it, then we're going to extend that leg up to the ceiling, we're going to lower the leg, and then lift it up. We have 4 more. Last 3. Left leg, it's very stable, 2. Last 1. And bring the foot down, release your chest down, take a deep breath. Exhale, curl up, lift your left leg. Extend the leg up to the ceiling, you can absolutely have a micro bend on the knee. Let's go down and lift up. Down and lift up. We have 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Bring the foot down, release the chest and the head down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, curl up. Now lift your right leg. This time we're going to go across. Left elbow to the right knee and then back down. Big breath in. Exhale, left leg reaches up, right elbow to that left knee and down. Let's keep going. Good. Let's do 1 more each side. Good. And now the next time we curl up, we lift that left leg, we're crossing, going across. And now this time extend the leg forwards, back to tabletop. We have 4 more. Forwards, back to tabletop. Last 2. Last 1. And release the leg back down. Let's bring the body down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, curl up. Lift your left leg. Go across the body. Hold it. Extend the leg forwards. Back to tabletop. Draw your belly in. Reach forwards. Back to tabletop. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Release the foot down. Release the chest. We're going to roll to the side. Grab the ball. Take it away from there. Place it on the side. That's all good. Yeah. Do you have to finish now or in a few minutes? That's it. Perfect. No worries. Okay, so let's just do a couple of stretches. So we're gonna straighten the two legs on the mat. We're gonna squeeze that right leg into the chest as the left leg lengthens and melts down on the floor. We're gonna take that leg across the body into a twist. Look towards your right hand. Good. Slowly coming back through the center. We give the leg a final squeeze. And then straight that leg on the mat. Left leg reaches up. Give it a squeeze. Reaching across the body. Twisting to the left. Take a deep breath. Back to the center, squeeze that leg, and then release back down. Okay, so now let's have those feet hip distance apart. Again, heels pretty close to the sit bones. Just gonna reach the pelvis up. We're gonna go into a bridge. We're gonna reach the arms overhead, and we're gonna roll down through the spine all the way. Then we bring the arms down, take a deep breath. Lift the pelvis up. Inhale to reach your arms overhead. And exhale to roll down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvis. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, roll down. Good. Bring your arms into a cross, so shoulder level, and just rock your legs from side to side. Once we're even through both sides, we're gonna hug those knees into the chest. We're gonna hold on to the shins, curl up. Then if you can, we're gonna do a little roll until we sit up. Otherwise, you just roll to the side and come up to a seated position. Okay, so now let's bring the legs crossed in front. You're gonna have the feet directly under the knees. So you might have to push your knees in. And then from here, we're gonna bring the hands forwards. We're gonna lengthen the spine and we're gonna start to walk the hands forwards by coming from a place of length. So I'm not collapsing forwards. I'm lengthening through my lower back, reaching forward through the crown of the head. Getting that nice stretch on the hips, on the glutes. And slowly walking back. Good. We're going to take a twist here. We're going to reach the arms up, take a deep breath. Then on the exhale, twist to your left, bring your right hand on your knee and your other hand back. Sit up nice and tall, twist a little more if you can. Back to the center, reach your arms up and take it to the other side. Back to the center, arms up. And release the arms down. Let's bring the other leg forwards. It's gonna feel a bit awkward. And then bringing those hands forward, sit up nice and tall and starting to walk forwards with those hands. Opening up through the hips. Breathing deeply. Starting to calm the mind a little. Slowing down. Let's walk those hands back. Reach your arms up to the ceiling for that twist. Take a deep breath. Twist to your left, bring your right hand to your knee, other hand to the back. Back to the center, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. And one more time, up to the ceiling and releasing the arms down. Big roll of your shoulders, and we keep that nice